Hello, today I'll be taking a look at the Magic Square MSB61 Adjutant. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. And here's the box. Pretty plain. So I didn't want to get into the legend scale collecting, but this figure looked really cool, so I decided to get it. So let's open him up and check him out. Comes with instructions, a file card, a couple of missiles, his shoulder missiles. Here's the instructions. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Here's his bio card. Same picture as on the front of the box. Oh, he also comes with a face, an extra face. I did not notice that. It's very small. Is it a screaming face? From when he's like trying to open the matrix? Open, or maybe when he's screaming during his death. And here's his shoulder missiles. I'm not sure if you can remove these. Oh, yep, you can. Ah, well, maybe I prefer not to remove them because it looks like it might be easy to lose because they're so small. So let's get him out of his clamshell here. And he comes with two guns. I'm not sure why he has two guns. So this one, you just fold down this peg. It looks like it's painted. Because it feels a little bit chalky. I don't think he comes with the white robot, so I don't know what this gun is for. But here he is, out of the box. Looks very nice, very cartoon accurate. I think this is one of the best Ultra Magnuses I've seen. Like, probably the Masterpiece ones are just as nice, but this is like really nice for the scale. Like, I'm surprised that they were able to make such a nice figure in such a small scale. So let's take a closer look at him. Here's a 360 view. So let's attach his accessories. He has his shoulder cannons here. complete the Ultra Magnus look. Looks like he can't look up, which is unfortunate. But we'll get to his articulation in a bit. And he can hold this gun, I guess. Looks like you can just peg it in. There's like kind of a peg mold in his hands. I'm not really sure what this gun is all about. I've never seen Ultra Magnus have a small gun. So this one similarly has a peg here, and you can peg it into the slot molding in there. That's pretty cool. I like that. It gives him a little bit of finger articulation and still have him be able to hold his gun very securely. Very cool. Since you can't look up, I wonder how you're supposed to change the faceplate here. Oh, you can look up. It's a little bit tight, but you can look up. That's very cool. And pull it out. Yep. So you just pull it out. There's a tab there, and there's a slot in there. And I feel like there's no point to have him have a screaming face when he doesn't have the matrix to hold for that scene. To replicate that scene. Okay, so here's Magic Square's Optimus Prime. Let's see if he can hold this matrix. Let's see if I can fit it into his thumb or something. I don't know if he has the shoulder articulation for this. Does he have butterfly joints? Yeah, a little bit. So I was able to get him to hold the matrix. Not too bad. And just like in the movie, you can open up his chest. Just lift up this piece here. And then open these two panels. And then you can see some details inside, and this is nicely painted silver. It looks really nice. And you can actually fit Magic Square's Optimus Prime's matrix in there. There's a space for it here. So you just need to push it in, and it holds very securely. Those two tabs help to secure it. And there you have it. Very nice. So let's take a look at his articulation, and spoiler alert, he has a lot. So his head can rotate 360. It can look up a lot. Can look down also a lot. And you can move his antenna or whatever if you want. I think that's just for the transformation. His arms can rotate 360. They can go out. I think that's as far as it goes. And he has butterfly joints. He has bicep swivel, elbow bend, more than 90. He has wrist rotation, and his hands can move out like that, in a little bit, no up and down. He has, his fingers can move out. The pointing finger is on an individual pin. No thumb, is it? Yeah, no thumb articulation. He has a waist rotation, 360. He has an ab crunch. His legs can kick forward very high, kick back a little bit, and his legs can kick out to the side so you can do the side splits. He has a swivel up here at the top of the thigh. He has a full knee bend. He has a ankle tilt. So he will be able to do a lot of poses. Oh, and you can rotate his shoulder cannons and angle them whatever angle you'd like. And you can remove the missiles. And I think that's it. So let's check out what poses he can do. So he's extremely posable, which is really awesome. And here he is compared to some other figures: Magic Square Optimus Prime, Magic Square Megatron, Magic Square Shockwave, Magic Square Slag, New Age Grimlock, Magic Square's Masterpiece version of Ultra Magnus, the Takara Ultra Magnus. Here he is compared to the Studio Series Bumblebee. He's noticeably bigger. And here he is compared to a G1 Ultra Magnus. I'm not sure which one is the precious one in this comparison. Okay, time for transformation. First, you just want to get rid of all of his weapons. Then you want to straighten out his arm here and have his hands folded into a fist if they aren't already. Then you want to slide his forearm piece down all the way down. Then there's this blue piece here. You just want to try to get your nails in there, or if you have a tool, use a tool. Pull it out. And then there is a little slot here and a tab here, and just tab it in like so. Same on the other side. Then what you want to do is you want to pry this piece here out so that you can pull the whole arm back, flip it 180, Then what you want to do, so you can take this piece here and flip it out, and then flip it to cover this section here. Same on the other side. Then you want to pry out these pieces here, flip them out, and with that you can fold this piece up, and you can fold these pieces out and flip this back piece up. So this piece also flips out. What you want to do is, I guess first we'll flip out these pieces here, these back pieces here. Let's just raise the camera a bit. And then you want to, you can fold it out from here. Flip that piece out. Then you can fold this piece, and this piece folds from this side. Fold it up. And then you just want to wait. You want to fold this piece down, and then you want to lift his back piece up. So you don't want to lift the waist up, just this back piece here. Then what you want to do is you want to fold the antenna down so that you can try to get it through this hole here, because you're going to want to flip his whole head through that hole. Stick it in there, then you can flip the antenna back up. So you can fold out these wheels, these tires. Then what you want to do is you want to fold out this gray piece. And that's going to fold down and cover his face there. Then what you want to do, flip this piece over. So you want to, because there's these tabs here, you want to make sure that these pieces are out before you fold it in. And then once it's in, you can tab everything together. Tab there, and there's tabs on the front here. So you want to try to get them all in place before you tab everything together. So, and you can flip up the smokestacks, and then just fold this piece down to cover his face. And then you can fold these pieces back down and tab them in there. And so now the front of the cab is pretty much transform and flip out these wheels. So now you want to, let's see, the legs. You want to open up this panel here, then bend the leg at this part. And for these wheels here, you can flip them down and then you need to rotate them, and you can put them back up. And then you want to flip out this panel here, and then folds out here, and then folds out up here, and then there's a piece here that you want to fold out, and then you want to fold out this piece here. There's a panel on the inside. You want to flip that out, then fold it back up. Then you want to take this piece here and untab it on the side there. Just untab it out, fold it up, fold this panel back in. Then what you want to do is you want to take the leg and you want to rotate it this way, then this way, and then just flip this piece down into the spot here. You're trying to align this tab here with a slot on the side of the legs here, and another slot here on the waist with this tab. So you just need to line it up. You want to push the white piece down, and sorry, the white piece up and the blue piece down, so that it's like this. So then it will line up like so. And you want to rotate this piece up so that these tabs line up, or these pieces line up, and then you want to just line them up. So now just do the same thing on the other side. This down, tilt the ankle, rotate the wheels, pull this up, flip this out, flip this up, flip that out, flip this out. As you can see, there's a lot of panel flipping. And untab this piece, rotate, rotate, tab it in, push it, knee, so. Tab it in, fold this up, tab this in, it's more like a hooking mechanism. Then you want to, this is also a hooking mechanism where you hook this piece over this piece, like so, and take this back of the waist piece, pull it out a little bit, and then rotate it. And there's tabs here. There's slots here, and there's tabs on the other side of the waist piece. You want to tab it in. Then what you want to do, want to rotate this piece in, and then rotate it down, rotate his arm in and then rotate it down. Then you want to take this piece and you want to I don't want to say break it, but break it in half. So split it in half. Maybe that's better wording. Then what you want to do is you want to take his guns. So this gun, you want to fold the handle in like so, and there's this piece here, you want to flip it out. Same on the other side. And then there's this slot here that you want to tab these tabs into. So just want to tab it in. And then for his smaller weapon, you want to flip this piece back and then fold the handle in. Then there's tabs here on either side, and there's a slot here. You just want to tab it in. I think this is the direction that you do it. So then you can tab the other side of the arms in. There's also a tab here and a port there. Just connect them together. And then there's a slot here and a tab here. Just tab it in, tab it in. This side got pushed out. There you go. Straighten it. And I think it's pretty much done. So these wheels are not, they don't clip in or anything or snap in. So they're just very loose. And they often just go back down, which is not the best. But there you have him in his car carrier mode, and it looks pretty good. Oh, and for his weapons, if you want the toy look, there's tabs here, and there are holes here that you can just peg them into. Did I say they were tabs? I guess they're pegs. Just peg them into. Then you can have kind of that toy look. Or optionally, you can take these pegs here, and there's a hole there. You can just peg it in. Have that kind of, I think that's how he looks in the cartoon. I prefer the toy look myself, but this is an option if you prefer it. So you can look like that. And he rolls. Is he rolling or sliding? Okay, these ones are rolling. This is rolling. I'm not sure if these are rolling. Yeah. So, looks pretty good. So, for some articulation, I guess, in this mode, his cab can rotate. Although these wheels keep collapsing. Yeah, I guess if you rotate it too far, these wheels start to collapse, so you can only rotate it about so much. And you can fold these down. I don't have any legend scale cars, so I don't have anything to put in there. But if you did, you could put some cars in there. And I guess like these would bend down. And then you can get cars going up to the top level. Yeah, so there he is. Pretty cool. And here's a 360 look at him in his vehicle mode. Here he is compared to the Magic Square Optimus Prime. You can see that the trailer for Optimus Prime is much longer. And here he is compared to a G1 reissue Ultra Magnus. I think this is easily the best Ultra Magnus in my collection, and maybe one of the best Ultra Magnuses ever. And it's even, I would even say that it's one of the best figures in my collection overall. It's such a great figure. I think it has like the perfect sculpt, and it has great articulation, and it has a pretty nice transformation. The alt mode is the weaker mode, but it's still pretty good. The only major issue I have is with those wheels not staying in place. And I think that's going to be about it for this video. Thanks for watching.